Hey guys, so I'm going to be starting a reading vlog over the next few days because I am halfway through an audiobook and a physical book that I am really enjoying, and so I feel like it'll be a good time to do a reading vlog. And if I finish these two, I'll probably pick up something else, but I have no idea what that's going to be yet, so we'll find out together. But let me first share what I am currently reading. So the first book I want to talk about is the sequel to Serpent and Dove, and that is Blood and Honey. The titles, I don't know, they like really confuse me and I never get them right. But this is the second book in like a fantasy romance series, so I can't really share too much about what's happening in the series, but I am 45% through, so I feel confident that I can finish this book within the next 3 days. I think I'm going to get to a part in the second book where I just have to keep reading, and I was given a 2-word warning by the bibliothèque when I posted on Bookstagram that I was reading this, and she just said brace yourself. And if that's not motivation to want to keep reading something, I don't know what is. And then I also have an audiobook I'm listening to, which is so interesting. It's called The Passengers. So The Passengers was actually recommended to me by the Boho Bookworm on my 2021 favorites video. I'm so glad I started it. Thank you so much again for the recommendation because it's so interesting. Like, I honestly just find myself thinking about this book and what is going to happen. So this is a thriller set in a semi-futuristic society. Cars are fully automated, like fully automated in the way that there are no steering wheels or anything on them. Like, they're completely driven by a computer. These I think it's 8 individuals individually are going about their days, get into their cars, and a voice comes over their speakers and says, in 2.5 hours, you are going to be dead. And like, their whole route changes. Their car windows go dark. They're locked in. They cannot do anything. They cannot take control of this car. And it's a hacker that's basically hacked into these cars. And all of these characters have things that they're hiding. And the hacker just starts messing with people. It is an audiobook that I just really don't want to stop listening to. Like, I just deep cleaned my fridge and my pantry and like my whole kitchen last week when I started this because I didn't want to stop listening to it. And I'm the kind of person with an audiobook, like, I have to be physically doing something. I usually can't just sit and listen to an audiobook. Like, I'd rather be reading if I'm just sitting down. So anyway, that is what I'm reading right now. I have 5 hours left in The Passengers and I'm reading it on 1.5 speed. So I think it's very possible that I'll finish this within the next few days because, like I said, I want to keep reading it because it's very creepy. This hacker is a twisted person, and I can't wait to find out who it is and like what the real purpose is behind all of this. But anyway, I'm going to get some reading done and I'll check in later.
So it's actually a bit later today. She just woke up from her second nap, but we did go to Once Upon a Child, and I just thought I would share the couple things I bought, which the main thing I wanted were shoes because she's walking now. Of course, I had to get other things because she's just growing like crazy. So I got some more jeans and some more leggings because I'm squeezing her into 6-month leggings that are so small, it's ridiculous. So I got just a few pairs of bottoms and then a couple tops to go with it all. Just real simple. Everything was like pretty inexpensive as it usually is. This one was only $1.50, which is so cute. I love it. And then this one, I don't know why. It was on clearance, 90% off, which it only was $4.50 to begin with. So this was like 40 cents. I like, what? There's nothing wrong with it. It's so cute. So yeah, those are all the things that we got from Once Upon a Child, and she's just gonna walk around with my purse. Is that your purse? Are you a real fashion girl? Anyway, so reading update. I've listened to more of my audiobook, and Sophia's character story is really chilling me in a way that I wasn't expecting, and I honestly was feeling like really disturbed by her secret, so wasn't expecting that. But I feel like the other secrets have been way more complex as they've come to light, and it kind of makes me wonder, Sophia's still in the middle of telling her story, like if it's gonna end this way or like if there's gonna be some alternate ending, which I'm really hoping for. But anyway, so yeah, I'm doing that. And then I also picked up again Blood and Honey, and I'm now 55% through, so making slow but steady progress. I just feel like this whole book is just all tension. I feel like there's lots of tension in both of my reads right now, so I'm feeling like I'm gonna have to move to something way different when I finish these books. Like, I definitely think I want something a little more lighthearted after all of this, like, heaviness. So anyway, I'm gonna catch up on Reagan's recent reading vlog that she just put out. That's it for now, / the rest of the day. It's already 4:30, so yeah, that's it. I'll check in later. So I almost forgot, I wanted to share these devotionals that just came in. I bought them from the Daily Grace company. They're having like a sale where all of these were $10 each, and that's half off. So I got 3. This one is Grace in the Wilderness. It's about 1 Peter, and I love that it's like devotional plus like your thoughts on it and like thoughtful questions for you, and just so beautiful. She's trying to get in on this. And then I got Fruit of the Spirit. This is a walk by the Spirit, so this is about like she's just helping me out, all the fruits of the Spirit, as you can imagine, and kind of breaking them down. Can we open this one so that everyone can see how pretty it is? Can we do that? Yeah, that's that. And then this one, Faithful, the Covenant God, From Eden to Eternity, which even like the foiling on this, like it is so beautiful. Like these Bible studies are just stunning. So I'm thinking I'll start with Faithful. I feel like this one goes, it says From Eden to Eternity. So I think this one is like kind of more the whole Bible, and then the other ones here are more specific. So that's why I'm thinking of starting with Faithful and going through this study. I had to share that bookish thing that I'm like so excited for. I think they're still on sale. Maybe they won't be by the time this goes live, but I mean, would recommend. Super high quality. Tell some girlfriends about it. Do a Bible study. I don't know. It just sounds like fun. It's a very dreary Tuesday morning, but I'm catching up on last night's episode of The Bachelor, so I'm real excited. Normally I would wait until she's down for a nap to do any type of baking or whatever in the kitchen, but I'm just making these really quick banana muffins, so I thought I would just do them while she's awake, and she seems to be in a good mood, so you're gonna hear her in the background. Unfortunately, like, the highlight of these muffins is the chocolate chips, and I thought I had some, but I don't, so they're gonna be healthier than I anticipated, but that's fine. Like, I don't need extra chocolate and things after Christmas and all of that, but I know I'm gonna get to making those hopefully before she starts to get upset, but she seems pretty stoked, and I think she's gonna love these, so a win-win all around. So I do have to catch up on, I'm pretty much finished, close to finishing both of my books. I was able to listen to The Passengers a good bit while I was like doing some house chores and folding stuff and doing dishes. So I'm like 75% through Blood and Honey. Actually, I'm almost at 80% through. And just like I said before, the tension is just on another level. It is very uncomfortable, and like nothing good is happening this whole entire book. So I'm feeling kind of antsy about it. And the same with The Passengers. Anyway, so I really need a change of pace when I finish this book, because I just need something very lighthearted and not something that's going to make me anxious. Also, I just want to mention on Blood and Honey. Okay, I kind of got this feeling when I was reading the first one, but I don't really like Lou. And I feel like I'm supposed to, because she's this like BA female character, but there's just something off-putting about her, and I'm still not really liking her in the second book. Like, I don't know, like, do you love Lou? Or are you like, yeah girl, whenever she does something? Or are you kind of like me and kind of think she's a little bit like selfish and dramatic and like very immature almost? I was just wondering if anyone else felt the same way about her. I would like to have my opinion changed. All right, I'll check in later once she's down for her nap and these muffins are out of the oven. I feel like having a baby means you're just always going through clothes that don't fit anymore because they grow so fast. So I bought clothes from Once Upon a Child, so I'm like, I need to get rid of, like, this stuff was all in her drawers. This, let me just show you, is sizes 3 to 6 months. She is like comfortably in a 9, and she can sometimes push it to a 12 month. So why I have all of these clothes still in her dresser is mind-boggling. But yeah, I'm going to attempt some organization here. It's a mess right now, but it's going to be so much better when I'm finally done and I have room to put her new clothes. Her favorite thing ever is the sound bite from this teddy bear. Okay, ready? Every single time. Look, ready?
Ooh.
Let's open that pajama door.
Well, she doesn't have that many pajamas anymore.
I know. And then everything else is hanging up.
Wow.
That's all her stuff.
Look at you.
And that's her bag to go away.
Look at you, Mary Kondo.
Mary.
Isn't that her name? Mary Kondo?
Marie.
Marie? It's just a different emphasis
No,
on a different
Mary and
syllable.
Marie are completely different names, and Mary would probably agree with me. Bye. Hey guys, so it's Wednesday and I did finish the 2 books that I was reading. So I finished The Passengers last night. I'm curious to read more from this author, and I definitely want to read The One by him. That book is referenced quite a few times in The Passengers, so I'm very intrigued to read that one. So anyway, moving on from that, I finished Blood and Honey this morning, and that was more of a disappointment. Like, I feel like I was enjoying it all right, but it just, like, there was so much tension. I don't really know where that leaves me with the series. Like, I gave this probably like a 3.5 star rating, which is pretty low considering, like, I thought it was gonna be a 4.5 star. Like, I was hoping to like it more than the first, because the first one I was like a little bit on the fence about. Like, I enjoyed it enough, but I wasn't as obsessed with it as I wanted to be. And yeah, this one did kind of let me down, unfortunately. I still am going to finish the series. I have some happy news though. My copy of, I can't even believe my luck, A Rogue of One's Own just came in. And that is the perfect, like, lighthearted read that I need after reading these 2 heavier books. So I'm going to be reading that, starting that today, this afternoon, hopefully. Momentarily paused because I had to pull out this casserole thing I made out of the oven. And just had to say, I'm currently making flamin' hot mac and cheese, which I am really curious about this. I feel like it's gonna be excellent, but anyway, making that. Anyways, yeah, I'm really excited about starting A Rogue of One's Own, and then I did start another audiobook. I started Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. I'd actually started this book a year ago, but it was like right before I was due to give birth to Penny, and I wasn't reading at all. And I started it, but I just never finished it out from the library. So I got the audiobook for it because it is a goal of mine to read all of his books this year. So anyway, I'm meeting 2 goals. I'm reading like 2 books I really have wanted to read for a long time. Right, I keep getting cut off in clips. I'm just having issues with my memory card space. But anyway, as you can see, she's down for her afternoon nap. I'm starting A Rogue of One's Own, finishing coffee, and I always have to have some ambiance channel. This one is, let me tell you the title of it so you can look it up. Rainy Night Coffee Shop Ambiance with relaxing jazz music and rain sounds, 8 hours. So yeah, listening to this. I might also put Evermore on like our living room speaker so I can listen to that. And it is so gloomy outside. It is just, yeah, it's like the perfect rainy day kind of reading afternoon. So that's all I'm planning on doing for the next hour. So while she's out. And then also I uploaded my anticipated 2021 releases video. It's actually still processing the HD right now, so it's not live, but it will be by the time you're watching this. So, and ironically enough, the 3rd book in this series is on that list. So, okay, please don't fall into my coffee. Could use this time to clean up her mess, but I'm not going to. So I'm just gonna get back to reading now. Hey guys, so I'm actually going to be wrapping up the reading vlog here. It's actually a few days later, but I wanted to finish the vlog once I had finished A Rogue of One's Own because I wanted to like share my thoughts for it. So I did finish it this morning, and I have to say I ended up absolutely loving it. So like the first half to like 2/3 of the book, I was enjoying it okay, but it wasn't blowing me away, and I felt very strongly that
Bringing Down the Duke was my favorite. Like, I liked the characters in the first book a lot more. And then I picked it up last night to read start reading like the last third or so, and that was the point when I completely fell in love with the characters. Like, they so warmed my heart and their story just became so alive to me, and I just absolutely love, like I said, especially the last third of the book. That being said, I am giving it 4 stars and not like 4.5 or 5, only because like the whole book I wasn't like super in love with as I was in love with the ending. I hope that doesn't deter you from reading this, because like I seriously love the ending so much, and I feel like if I read this book again, which is highly likely, I'll like it even more. I started listening to a Bridgerton playlist, which I don't know why that didn't occur to me earlier when I was reading this book, but that just really set the mood perfectly. Like, that background music, I actually like listening to even music with words when I am reading. I feel like it just like helps me like really get into the story, and like it really just like sets a good atmosphere. All the Bridgerton music is just instrumental, so even if you're not someone who normally can listen to music, maybe this is something you can do. I'll be ending the vlog just giving my little gushy thoughts on Rogue One Zone, because like I said, I really just wanted to wait to end this until I had finished that book, and I'm so happy that I did. Like, I'm so happy I didn't end this vlog being like, yeah, I'm liking it okay. Like, it's just, you know, it's not as good as the first one, but I'm enjoying it. I'm so glad I can say like, no, it turned around for me in like the best way. So I'm going to end this vlog here, but thank you so much for watching and happy reading.